Banging my chest and my head on the lock. Feeling like Walker Flock of Flame. I put the opposition out the game. I'm out the pocket, but I rock with the game.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago,
Lance now on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and his guys are going to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. Now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the second round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it, partner, no matter what happens in this one, they've got their quarterback to build their roster around for the future. That's got to feel good for everyone associated with this team.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And they'll go for it. Lance, he's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say... Now a play fake. Lance. To Barkley on the check down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw here on target to Hurst.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And a nice spin into some open field. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Saquon Barkley. And throwing on 1st down is Lance. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lance going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears. first and 10. Here's Lance. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Falcons are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Saquon Barkley. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Here's Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play. Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Quick completion here to Johnson. Touchdown, Falcons! Deontay Johnson, 39 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off of play action, here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 2. Again, it's Barkley. And he gets it down to the 32. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game. Lance now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A handoff. It's Murray. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space. Now Lance. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bears take over. First down, Lance eluding the pressure right. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 39.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, Murray. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Murray. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
To the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
They'll run on first down. It's Murray, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
today. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Second down at 5. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Lance now to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting. Here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. On 1st and 10, Lance flush to his right. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Lance. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Russell Gage. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Solid response that time by on play action, Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. the shotgun. They run with Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now Lance again. Complete to Zacchaeus. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field, they only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man-on-man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there, we saw it. At the point of attack, find enough yardage to pick up a first down. Give them credit for that one. That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On 1st down, Barkley. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Lance. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Throwing on 1st down. Lance. And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Deontay Johnson from 19 yards away. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
On 1st down, Lance. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely... On 1st and 10, Lance. He dumps it off to Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a dump off here complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Lance, defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They're going to try and run. And he is going to come up empty here as they stop him short of the goal line, and this will remain a 1. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. And they're going to speed things up here. From just shy of midfield, Lance. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Certainly not. Play action. Now it's Lance. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is taken in by Hurst. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. On first down, Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final. Here's Darnold. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw. They'll drop that down to Hubbard. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Darnold. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 80 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Nifty running by Barkley there on first down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a first throw here in overtime. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. This is a big spot for a rookie QB in overtime. It's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
They're starting to put together a nice drive.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. Now they'll run. Murray. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on to the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Daily sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. For the right to head to Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56, it's time for the NFC Championship game. Here we go. It takes this near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Flush to his right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Jameis to throw it. It's Hill, complete.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Winston now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, it's Winston. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. And that one not going to have enough height on it. Down around his feet, it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you could see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyreek Hill, 35 yards. And the Saints have struck first in this NFC title game. So a very good start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they're even printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say which one you're going to do? Good advice, Brandon. Make sure you know there's a lot of game left, but a good start.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. Flushed out right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Wiggles free. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 16, Lance. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now a play fake. Lance. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Lance now on 1st down. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Winston now to throw on 1st down. this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Winston. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. From the gun, Winston. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. 7 yards, the pickup there. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And Lance's throw here on target to Hurst. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Lance. Escaping the pressure right. Again, that's Hurst. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Again, it's Lance. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free. The
offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Barkley, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A try here for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. McCole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this will wind up a Saints first down as good running gets them to about the 44. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The first down throw for Winston. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Throwing, Winston. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. From the red zone now, Winston. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Winston. Steps away to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 15. 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The Lance going to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they...
today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the 2022 AFC-NFC Pro Bowl.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. It is always exciting to see the very best the NFL has to offer all in one place. And we have that here this afternoon as we welcome you to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a two-time Pro Bowler in his sixth season now, Dak Prescott.
And no doubt about it, it was a banner year for quarterbacks in the NFC. A number of guys could very well have been selected for this. But I thought he stood out. I thought he found a way to separate himself from the pack. And he's been rewarded as the starting quarterback in the Pro Bowl.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the first play of the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Prescott to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It is intercepted at the goal line. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. So here comes the AFC for their... So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
The Jets now on the clock. Let's see what they do. The Saints are on the clock now. What direction will they go? All right now, looks like there's a trade coming in. All right, on the clock now, the Saints. And now on the clock, it's the Raiders. Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock. Now we turn to the Panthers. They're on the clock. Okay, it's the Saints now on the clock. The Jets now on the clock. The Falcons on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on. Wait a minute here. Yep, they just traded the pick away.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's caught by OBJ. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyreek Hill, 37 yards, and the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On play action, Lance. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From midfield, here's Lance. Flush to his right. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. We'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good, way wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And going deep for Hill. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Taylor, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman there to make the grab. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
And that's a tough one for the defense because the coverage was good downfield. He was forced to work his way out of the pocket to his right, spotted his man on the sideline, and got it to him to pick up the first down on 3rd down.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Play action. Now it's Lance. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They go back to the ground now with Barkley, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Lance looking to throw it. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Lance now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and short yardage. Winston escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And going deep for Hill. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've gotten the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And Lance will try again on second down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Throwing on first down is Lance. And this is caught by Williams. Touchdown. Mike Williams, 51 yards. And the Falcons are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Hardman on the return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Flush to his right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Winston. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On second down, it's Taylor, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And where have we seen this before from Sean Payton?
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified. But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And Lance now to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Barkley again.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd and 8. Again, it's Taylor. Taylor's got the 1st down and more.
And finally taken down to the 25-yard line.
57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jameis to throw it. Flushed out right. That one complete to Hill. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Being chased out left. He completes it to Beckham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point,
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.